Hello and welcome. I hope you're amazing today. If you have clicked on this video, it is all about what the energy is bringing. All right, so what is the energy bringing? What are you being called to? What is your higher self, your inner guidance? I feel like this is your reading wanting you to go a little deeper. Go into that rawness of yourself. Letting go of any kind of labels, any kind of restrictions of what you're supposed to be, and completely be you. All right, so this is all about your authenticity, all about your true awakening. And the true awakening is all about needing to shed the light on the dark, on the things that were in the shadows, that are really truly the best parts about ourselves, right? Past the programming. What is your energy all about at this time? This could be about anything really. It's definitely all about coming back to you. You are here. You were born with like this whiteboard, right? And it was a blank canvas. Your mind was clear when you were born, and everything that you've learned has come from your growing up, right? Your environment. And there's a lot of things that play key roles in why we were put in certain situations, maybe that were not obviously favorable. So, and that was to allow that understanding of truly going through something and breaking free of it is what healing is all about. That's how it's done. It's not easy. It's not being done to you. You don't deserve anything that's horrible that happens, right? There's no, that's not what it's about. We come here as star seeds, as empaths, as trailblazers, the true rebels, the free thinkers, the ones with the authentic hearts that end up getting put ice around it to protect ourselves, or just building up walls, you know. That's needing to take all those walls down, okay? Which is not easy, right? Because we build them up for a reason. So, but it's through all the false narratives, all the false projections, right? Now that we know, we got to kind of replay that back to everything is a lesson, and we must have to go through it. We're put into these things in on purpose in our life. It's planned so that we have to overcome them. That's how you grow, right? Like, you have to overcome things that are shady, or are you know, seeing sometimes like almost a norm, right? Being mistreated, or being just tough love, not allowed to show your emotions. There's a lot of things that go on with generational trauma, right? And a lot of them are not talked about. So now we are talking about them much more. Okay, let's get into this. So what is the energy going on? Because this is all about talking to the collective. That is all about the unknown. You know, that's where you are creative. You are full of desires, hopes, and dreams. You are that dreamer. You are that seeker for knowledge, for truth. And it's like your imagination takes you further beyond limits. So this is your reading, okay? So you are truly a gift, all right? And I know it doesn't always seem like that. There's the gifted ones are always the ones that don't blend, right? Because it's misunderstood. But anyways, so I'm here to tell you something very beautiful about you that's always seemed to be wanting to be covered. You got that oyster inside of you, you know, and it's been protected for a reason because there's something so beautiful. And then this grace card, wise women of the grove, grace. And it's like a gem in the treasure box. You find the gem in the unknown, right? In these dark seeming places like the forest, the grove, wise women of the grove. Its ancestors are looking through the trees. So there is this, I feel like, sacred, precious fortune, a treasure where you find the greatest gifts, the treasures, are placed in places. They are strategically placed in your life. So you have to go through the forest. You have to go through the meadow. You have to go through the wet and the mucky places, right? In the darkest and the tallest trees. But it is so that you have to really experience the journey, right? And that's where your fortune is. If we just kept it simple all the time, then the rewards would be simple. So you are meant to have this awakening so that you are aware that this is all about how truly resilient you are. And I don't think you ever would have thought that you would have gotten this far, mastering all of life's curveballs, all the twists and turns. It's been a lot of sorrows, and you know, it hasn't been easy, but you've always been watched out for. But I feel, okay, so if this is being watched, and even those, especially those times when you're so close, feeling so lost, but you're so close, your ancestors are there watching. They're always keeping an eye on you, even though they can't help or interfere, because that would just like annul the treasure. It would kind of just end up somewhere else, right? So this is truly, so proud of your accomplishments. And if you ever feel like, how come no one's helping, you know, ask the universe to send you messages that you are in the right space, in the right place, and that'll definitely give you faith. Sometimes we do tend to kind of go flip-flop, right? Like, why am I even doing this, you know? And then you look at the clock, 11:11. Oh yeah, that's right, because there's another path opening that's much more authentic. And even though it's hard to get to the next path because there's no connections, right? I got on this 11:11, right? It's two paths that would, if you think about it, if you continue the lines, they would never touch, right? They would endlessly go side by side. So it's like, never, the path's always been there, but it's like never seeing it, right? Because these blinders on called how we're supposed to, the traditional ways of believing and just our upbringing, right? That conditionings, everything that really kept us stuck in between, in a box energy, thinking that we knew we were on the right path, the one path, but right beside us there was another one. So this is all the energy of how do we get over to that other path, right? And I feel like that Three of Wands determines, not maybe it's like taking a step forward, still uncertain on all of the plans, but moving, not hastily, but moving in a confident way. And that confident is going to bring in truth, right? Because your energy is going to tell the universe what you are going to accept. So if you're confident of what you're doing, moving forward, this stepping stones are going to appear. Things are going to open up and you'll see, oh, I didn't see, like, it didn't see that side road to get to that other path, right? Because you weren't there yet. You didn't believe. You were too far back. And then you believe and move forward, and the universe opens up for you because you get what you put, you get your thoughts are like magnets. Sanctuary, Mystic Meadow. Yeah, always come back that your answers. The answers are with the ancestors. You know, you may not see where you are exactly in this fog, but know that you're always in a place of sanctuary. You're always, no matter where you are protected. You're never alone. You always have a team of loved ones, ancestors, spirit guides. Just trusting that if you are needing a minute, a pause to heal, pause and take a deep breath and ask, what are you taught? What are the words you're speaking to yourself? Is the energy that you are putting in right now? Are you hopeless? Are you wanting to give up? Are you frustrated? Because that's when you need to take a minute, and the foundation where you are, you're not going to be able to reach your success. You're not going to be able to open up and see through the fog until you understand that you are right where you need to be, but it's your vision needs to change. It's like if the blinders are on, you can't see past a couple of feet in front of you because of the fog. But that's where you're needing, the universe is wanting you to trust. And that's the whole point. You need to release the fear. That you didn't come this far just on... You didn't come this far to get lost. You're meant to get lost. The whole point of... Are you really lost, or were you never really found? So maybe were you lost before and now being found? Are you feeling a bit unsure about that, about this new foundation? I think this transition is going to be different, but needing to see the positive side of what up is down and down is up. We really don't know. But knowing that energy around is more fluent, flowing, and it's moving. It's not stagnant, and it's not foggy with, just pictured like buildings and factories with smoke. You know, it's like really bad, busy cities, you know. It's like, this is the energy of needing to clear out the fog, clear out the toxic fumes. And that allows us to come back to nature and breathe in the fresh air, and letting go of the fog, letting go of those burdens, that was upside down. And so getting back to nature and healing what we were so sure of before is not completely different. It takes time. All right, so know that just needing this place of healing, knowing that you are finding your treasure and you're not lost. Is nor lost or found. You are discovering your true self. Just who you truly are, not having to see it but just feeling it is extremely powerful. Standing stones passage, this is becoming up a lot. Seeing through everything. Oh, and enlightenment, that's beautiful. So enlightenment, forest temple, joy, hummingbird, spirit, all about summer, 22. That's again, that's like 2 paths, 11, 11, 22. That's 4. Breaking down the structures. Designing it. Doubling the design. Living in not just surface level, but in all sorts of, all new interdimensional it's like faster energy with hummingbird. The hummingbird, their wings go really fast. And also the nectar. So I feel like you are getting sweet results from this change, this transition, and this time to really bring back what makes you really free, right? Free to nourish yourself, free to buzz around and follow your intuition. Using this energy and setting yourself free instead of feeling like you are lost. You are literally rising above this, discovering how beautiful it is sometimes to be lost in a forest, right? Oh boy, yeah. Purity and expansion. So, all right, this unique energy, this rare unicorn is all about, you're meant to shine. Something so rare and beautiful is meant to shine. You're not like everybody else. And that's that Aquarian energy. It's like you're not lost in the forest. But this is where, this is the energy of the forest, is all about growth, right? Trees, growth, expansion. Bringing wisdom and shining through all of the limitations, right? You are not, yeah, you're not lost. But realizing that you are the gem in the forest. You're discovering that you are, yeah, that awake, aware, beautiful unicorn. Never meant to shy away, never meant to hide away. Enlightenment, forest temple, right? It's like finding that chest, right? Finding that chest in the darkest unknown places, and then realizing that you were never in the light this whole time, until now discovering that you emit the light. It's like you are the lighthouse. The light before was just merely a reflection of not truly seeing. The light was within us. All right. This is very sacred energy, all meant expanding the awakening, new trees of growth, healing the roots, and rising above with this bird energy. Really, I feel like expanding, awakening, expanding growth, expansion beyond beliefs. The guardian of, I feel like you have been, this new energy of seeds are being planted, all right, because you were hidden away, and now you're able to rise and be your true self, this hummingbird joy. Like now you can build your own structures on living with your truth, your creativity, and yeah, living in truth. All right. So you are all about this beautiful, unique energy with the unicorn stand out, and then the light energy with the hummingbird. all about the changing of the transitions. You can be whatever you want to be. Just make sure that you are feeding yourself from the right source, right? The right nectar. All right? Until next time, collective. Bye.